Top of the morning to you, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know me, my name is Dawn, aka Irish Bob's sister. It is March and we are 1 month closer to the riding season. It is time for me to figure out what to plant in my garden, what seeds I'm going to sow this year. Also sowing some seeds, Harley-Davidson has been planting the seeds of adventure touring with the Pan America. They had their big reveal last week, and as promised, I'm bringing you the recap of that video this week, as well as some behind the scenes look at what was going on with the motor company. How do I know? That's because I work at Caprara Harley-Davidson. So if you want to learn more about Harley, the bikes, the lifestyle, motorcycle travel, then I'd suggest clicking that subscribe button right now. So first we're going to start off with a quick recap of that 25-minute video that Harley produced last week. It started off with Jason Momoa talking about getting the bike. He's been waiting for it for a while, and it does not disappoint. Then the video switches gears. We meet up with Brad. What's his last name? Brad Richards, styling VP over at Harley-Davidson. He rides a Pan America over to meet Jochen Zeitz, CEO and president of Harley-Davidson, and they ride off across the Wild West of New Mexico, easily going from pavement to off-road, back to pavement, off-road, and ending up in a Wild West town. Or switch gears again, we go to the H.O.G Museum, and we are reminded of the fact that actually when Harley-Davidson got started back in 1903, there were no roads. So technically, Harley-Davidson was one of the first motorcycle manufacturers to produce off-road motorcycles. Then we finally meet up with the engineers, and they go over the early concept drawings and computer modeling of the Pan America, and say how once they got their hands on a prototype, they tested the shit out of it in Arizona and had a lot of fun doing so, making sure that they did get everything right on the bike. Last but not least, we ended up back at the campfire with Brad and Jochen again, who are talking about the bike, and that's where the video closes. So here's a reason I think Harley-Davidson didn't go into depth during their big reveal video. You see, ever since November of last year, we, the dealerships, have been learning about the Pan America through online classes, through H.O.G University. That harkens back to the service school that originally began during World War I. And then a week before Harley's big reveal, we were given an operations webinar in which we didn't get the full specs or pricing just yet, but we were told a little bit more about the bike, how it was going to be rolled out across the U.S., and the parts and accessories and motor clothing that were going to come along with it. We were also told about the reservation process. That is going on now until April 30th or whenever it fills up, whichever comes first. I'm going to talk more about that reservation process later on in this video. Then after the reveal video that you guys watched, Harley again had a private session with dealers, a more in-depth look at the bike itself, the parts and accessories that are coming along with the bike. Plus, in a special message from Jochen, dealers heard about how the Revolution Max 1250 motor is going to be retuned to go into another new model, and then they showed what looks to be the future Performance Custom. Not through with the surprises, Jochen dropped another announcement about new Icon models that Harley plans to produce annually. No pictures with that news, but he did say that dealers would be learning more about these bikes this month. It is my belief that the reason Harley-Davidson didn't go into depth on the Pan America in their video was so that you, the consumer, the guy or girl wanting to see the bike in person and get more information on it, will go to your local Harley-Davidson dealership and get a more personable experience. As I said before, dealerships across the globe have been getting training on this bike as well as the rest of the 2021 lineup. Those dealers that are located where there's a lot of adventure touring already going on, as determined by competitor ADV sales and bike registrations, will be getting the Pan first, with every dealer in the U.S. expected to have at least one Pan America in their showroom by the end of May. So, if the seeds for adventure touring have been planted and are beginning to take root in your brain, then the next steps for you to take are to get signed up with your local Harley-Davidson dealership's e-newsletter, follow and or subscribe to them on their social channels. That way you'll be the first to know when they get the Pan America, and they'll be able to answer all the questions that you have. Of course, it's not just about the bikes. It's the lifestyle, it's the culture, it's the events and rides that are happening, it's the H.O.G chapter, it's everything Harley-Davidson is at your local Harley-Davidson dealership. Going back to the Pan America, here's how you can get your reservation in. To reserve, you'll need to spend $100 that will be applied to the final motorcycle purchase. Your $100 is not a down payment. It is not an official pre-order or a guarantee of priority. It is also refundable at any time if you decide you don't want the bike. However, this is your chance to get the Pan America before anyone else. You'll also get an appreciation kit from the motor company, but you've got to use their website, H-D.com, to sign up. Also, a quick reminder about Harley's Get Out and Ride sweepstakes, and that you can play every day. So, what are your thoughts on the Pan America? Did you like the video? What do you wish you'd seen? What do you think was different? Let me know in the comments below. I am really interested to hear what you think about this bike. Plus, it helps the algorithm, so win-win. That's it for me, guys. If you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I upload new content, then be sure to hit that bell. Until next week, everybody, please be safe, be kind to one another, ride when you can, and have fun. I saw that.
Came out the welcome.